The New England Patriots are heading to the Super Bowl, and it's been so long. The last time the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, I was a young buck in college, but now you got kids calling me Unc, and I don't understand memes. But I'm glad the 6-year-olds can finally see the Patriots in the Super Bowl. What a playoff run by the Patriots. Yes, I already know, easy schedule, meaning the AFC is weak. Backup quarterback, it's the Bills' fault for hurting Bo Nix. Nobody really thought the Patriots would be here at the beginning of the year, so this whole playoff run was playing with house money, and they keep finding a way to win. And most importantly, the copium is real from the other football teams. Before getting to the Super Bowl though, the Patriots had to verse the Broncos in the AFC Championship. First, let's talk about the Broncos. It was a great season for them, and they will continue to be competitive in the AFC. It's unfortunate that Bo Nix had to get hurt, and I wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. Now that the pleasantries are out the way, take that, Perna. That's what you get for cursing the Patriots twice this year, and you really had the fandom believing that Jarrett Stidham would beat the Patriots and take them to the Super Bowl. But deep down below, Stidham still had that Patriots blood in him. And no, I don't believe if Bo Nix played, he would beat the Patriots. The only ones I'm sorry for is the Ume Musume fans. I love ya, but I love the Pats more. So the game. Coming into it, I was expecting a defensive game where both the Patriots and the Broncos would have to take their points when they could get it. Both defense have been great all season, and during the playoffs, they continue to be great. I wonder if the offense can move the ball against the Broncos defense, and can Drake May limit the turnovers and not give the Broncos great field position. Can the Patriots defense keep up with the Broncos defense? And Jarrett Stidham is a wild card. I know he's a backup, but you never know. You can play lights out. And from the first scoring play, I was a little worried. After both teams punt on their first drive, the Broncos scored the first touchdown to my fantasy football uncle, Cortland Sutton. I know Broncos fans were feeling themselves because Christian Gonzalez got beat earlier in the drive by Marvin Mims, and then on the touchdown. I don't blame him for the touchdown because it was a lack of communication on the defense. Whatever he did on that play, a touchdown was gonna happen regardless. It's alright though, it's only one score game, but the Patriots offense, they can't move the ball. They continue to punt again, and the Broncos are once again in the red zone. And on the fourth down, they decided to get cute and go for it, and they failed. In the moment, I felt like they should take the points. I'm never mad at taking the points, especially in this game where you have to respect the defense. Points will be hard to get, so you have to take it. I felt the Patriots could win this game, not because of the backup quarterback, but because of Sean Payton's play calling. He likes to get cute and make the big brain play, and if it works out, he gets a lot of credit. It was best said by Urinating Tree.
Yeah.
But my scaring thing about the Broncos is not Nix, it's actually Sean Payton, as you had mentioned earlier. I think, as I said, like he's going to get really cute with the drive and just derail them. That's my worry.
That clip was for the preview of the Broncos-Bills game, and that statement remained true. With that turnover on downs, the momentum shifted. The Patriots punted again, but the Broncos made another mistake. Jarrett Stidham tried to get rid of the ball, but he threw it backwards, but the Patriots defense scooped it up and scored a touchdown. Or so we thought. They whistled the play dead, and it robbed us of a touchdown. What happened to letting the play out, and then fixing it after? And which they had to correct later anyways. It was a bad whistle, and the Patriots have never had a call like that go their way. I'm just kidding, Jaguar fans. You guys got screwed. Luckily, it didn't matter though, and Drake May rushes for a touchdown to tie the game. Both teams misses the field goal, and that's a half. On the first drive of the third quarter, the Patriots nearly have a 10-minute drive, and they go for it on 4th and 1 with the tush push. I didn't like the call at the time because I'd rather take the points. They were close enough, it should have been an easy field goal. They were able to convert, but they couldn't get in the end zone, so they kicked the ball. 10-7 Patriots. I do like the decision to kick it though. Just because you go for it one time on a drive doesn't mean you should keep going for it on the same drive, unless you need to. Not much really happens the rest of the game. The weather turned, and it was a snowy mess at the end of the third going into the fourth. The wind picked up, the snow was sticking, and the Broncos lined up for a field goal, and it misses. But on a closer look, it actually got blocked. Christian Gonzalez locked up in the fourth quarter, and he picked off Stidham on a bad throw. The Patriots waste clock. Drake May sees some green and rushes for a first down, sending the Patriots to the Super Bowl. For people who aren't fans of either of these teams, it must have been a boring game. But for Patriots and Broncos fans, this was a nail biter. The game could have turned any time, and every big play could have been a game changer. It was a defensive game because of the weather, and both defenses are some of the best in the league. There were some salty complaints from Broncos fans that the Patriots had an advantage of the white jerseys in the snow because of the camouflage. Well, Broncos, if you just lost another game in the regular season, giving the Patriots home field advantage throughout the playoffs, then you would have the white jerseys in Gillette in the snow because the area got hit by a snowstorm, and it was a lot. Drake May was sacked 5 times again, but he did not turn over the ball. He was able to take care of it and didn't give the Broncos great field position from turnovers. The Patriots played very conservatively, but once they got the lead, they trusted their defense, and the defense showed up. They were able to match and even do more than the Broncos did. Most people probably believe the Patriots will win because they were versing a backup quarterback and continue continue to say it was an easy path to the Super Bowl. They versed 3 out of the top 5 defense in this playoff run, and their defense allowed the second lowest points on the way to the Super Bowl. Both sides are getting the job done, and they're playing complementary football. Now for the Super Bowl opponent, the Seattle Seahawks. It's a rematch. This will be the toughest opponent yet, and if the Patriots win, somehow, the Seahawks was an easy opponent. They match up well against the Patriots, the offense can cook, and the defense can be lights out. I've always been a believer in Sam Darnold. I thought he would do well in Carolina, but he's one of those quarterbacks that he could get the job done when the team around him is good. The Seahawks defense is great, but they showed they could get scored on by elite offenses, like in the Rams game. Whatever happens though, this has been a great playoff run for the New England Patriots because it was house money. Nobody thought they would be here except for maybe Flight Reacts.
If you smart, you should be having New England to win the Super Bowl. There's no other NFL team that like can match our energy.
The Patriots sucked for 5 years, and they used all that hatred and kept the receipts from the other teams, making fun of them, to fast track this rebuild and make another Super Bowl. These hating ass teams might have to watch the Patriots win their 7th Super Bowl. Go Patriots.
You are